Get back! Get back! Everybody down!
And now the real enemies. Human beings.
Man. Now, in fairness, this is a fun one to like. This is a fun section now.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Where we can show that physicists fight back.
With science.
With
Yeah,
with
with
engineering.
Well, I mean, we did get just blasted away by a grenade. Oh.
Yeah.
Just more and more explosions.
Yeah, I think I'd need every little bit of health over this next bit.
Like, that's always the tricky part as well of, like, you know, kind of jumping in every few weeks to play the game. You do need like maybe like a bit of time to get reacquainted, and then you're trying to like clear as much progress as you can in what is like a fairly short amount of time. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that's why like I especially with doing, again, I use Far Cry as an example because it reminded me of it. It's like after a while it was much better to do a pre-recorded session because like I could cut out most of, if not all, the failed attempts, you know?
Yeah, and also you're kind of, in your head, you're calibrated what the difficulty is for this.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can
Maybe
blitz
like,
through with it in a certain amount of time.
yeah. Trying to think of any other series that we've done like that, like this recently. Did we do Saboteur? We kind of did to the beginning, and then we came back to it after a while.
Yeah, like in fairness, we made a lot of time for Saboteur as well. We were able to like get a full day's work done in well, for the Fenians special first, and then when we went back to finish it, then I think we cleared it out in about 2 sessions. I think.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Have you any
like
plans for this year's Fenian plays?
I think we're gonna go back to Dark Side Detective for round 2. That's the plan anyway.
Fair
So
enough.
that should be coming up very soon on the channel. Look forward to that. Not sure when this set of videos will be going out, but I'd say, yeah, Patrick's Weekend. Keep an eye out for us potentially us finishing off Dark Side Detective.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. Newcastle won the Premier League.
Now, that's a continuity error. Because as we know, Casey, Eddie Howe lost his job last week and, you know, got replaced by Jose Mourinho. So, yeah, I wouldn't be chatting shit. Actually, what's the score in the Spurs game?
At this stage, I think it's still
Still 2-1, is it? Yeah.
still
just checking
2-1.
there.
I think
Yeah.
it's not until like 96th minute that they equalise.
Whoa, dude, spoilers. What the fuck, man? Jeez,
Wait.
give it a couple of minutes, like.
This is live, man.
Yeah, dude, what are you doing?
Wait,
Like,
are
you know?
we from
Come
the
on,
future?
turn around and shoot that man with your gun. And smash those boxes. Get some health.
Are we splitting time?
No, that's a different game, Casey.
It is.
Yes.
It is. Hey, help box. No.
Oh, Charger. We absolutely need these.
Nothing more satisfying than sucking some health off a wall.
Or breaking a box open.
Yeah,
Dead
that too.
asleep.
That's the common thread between all of our playthroughs, is that in Link we're smashing vases and jars for stuff. In Metroid we're blowing things up for loot, and
Yeah.
it wasn't Spyro. Yeah, Spyro
Oh,
we
look
smashed.
at how useful this revolver is.
Oh yeah, the almighty revolver.
Oh my god, such fast reload.
Are you considering maybe just batted it?
What a piece of shit, lawyer. There you go.
Ah, sweet delicious shotgun.
And then he killed himself.
That's right. He threw his own grenade back at the wall, didn't he?
Yeah.
See, the reason why when we shot him with the revolver, we actually shot him with concussive rounds. So he literally had like he lost his vision and I just thought he was seeing double, and turns out he blew himself up.
Yep.
And you know what? I think that's a fitting end for Goon number 43.
Yep. God bless his soul.
Yeah.
In the arms of an angel.
An angel. Just in case anyone comes out from that other platform, we're now locked and ready to go.
Right. Yeah, I think like this was the last bit of a breather we got for a while.
Hmm. Hey, like I will say, like again, it goes without saying, but like the game was really well paced. I have to say.
Oh yeah. Yep. I will say some like there could have been more puzzles like to the amount of combat because I think we bleed fairly heavily whenever we go into combat.
Yeah.
Like I'm just running around. So I'm basically running around like an agent saying, okay, I can get from one end of the top floor to the other end of the top floor. Where do I go from here?
Yeah, we're trying to figure out whether we go up or down and stuff like that. So
Yeah. Because like the what we have there just to our right beside us or behind us now is a lift that isn't active yet as far as we can see.
Yeah, exactly, because we need to get power up to this
So
to this area.
Since there's no power here yet, where do we go to get up or down?
Well, the stairs, I presume. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
That's a bit
now
of a clue there.
I guess. Fuck.
These are good boys. These are good boys.
Vital signs critical.
Aww. Have you ever thought of maybe just training these little Tinas? Like,
I think
maybe
you're absolutely one who can attest that Tina cannot be trained.
to be fair, we've actually made a bit of progress in the last while. I'm very impressed. She's actually learning, which I'm very, very proud of. Turns out if you just feed her, she'll do whatever you want.
Ah,
Bum, bum, bum.
Shock. She's still racist though, Jerry, just to be clear. We haven't worked on that part yet, but we'll get there eventually. These things move so fucking fast as well, it's insane.
yeah. That is one thing that annoyed me. But I actually start wondering, is there different variants of those? Like enemies? Because
I don't know.
These ones seem to be more like agile, more dashing.
Maybe it's because they're it's
see
further on the game and they have to be a bit harder, maybe.
Yeah.
Could be, yeah.
I think they were just happy to see it. They were like, damn, it's not a... Yeah,
Could also be there as well, like the if it's like because we're in a fairly open space here and with like steps, it's hard to aim for. Whereas we've often when these guys have appeared, they've like been on kind of flat terrain, pretty much corridors. We're able to shoot it quicker.
Revolver at this point.
Yeah, do you know what? The revolver would clearly, because like as we all know, dogs respect revolvers. So So there's no need to say that like alien dogs would not do the same. So yeah, the revolvers would have killed those guys straight away, and
Yep.
just made life easier harder for ourselves, really.
3 health.
But we survived now,
Power 50%.
and now we got some shields.
At last.
20%.
Yes. Is it? Well, I found amusing here was like, oh, here's the freight elevators. Like we were all in real time figuring out the design of the level. It's like, okay, so this is
Yeah.
our way out. Oh, the plot thickens. Okay. This is what happens in video games when you have a level design that makes sense.
Yep.
These guys, but those guys were little pricks for a good while. Like,
true. But again, it had to come with its own challenges, doesn't it?
yeah. Again, some things like this make a lot of sense now that we're. So I'm kind of thinking of myself 10 minutes in the future, of like what we realized what wasn't working, that
Yes.
we can't turn on because both sides aren't operational.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
without the on off above head, we can see one fan is working, one fan is not. Like we can. There would be enough to intuit, hey, something's wrong with one side of this at the minute.
But to be fair, like that is like that is definitely the case though, because like the game does show you a lot. Like even with Big Blue there, the first thing that we see is it getting blown back by rockets and it like getting hit by electricity and taking damage.
Yeah.
So like it evidently does actually work, you know. We can't say that we can't claim that the game didn't show us how to do or give us any indication how to kill those enemies. It literally is the first thing it shows you is it taking damage and fighting back.
I think my first thought, it was either hit it or try to jump on it. Was my first thought for fixing this.
Have you tried switching it off and on again?
Okay, well that seemed to have fixed it. And now I have to fight through a gauntlet of enemies on my way back. Oh wait.
Never mind.
There we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Smashing boxes with.
Oh, that was an unfortunate end.
Oh yeah. Because it was like, hey, we could have got this. We made progress.
Yep.
Hoisted by your own petard.
But do it again.
But better.
Stop. Look. Listen.
Okay.
Rule for crossing the road, people.
Now
Yes.
that we have power, we can we can start heading back up. Okay, so only jump scare we're going to see here. So take a breather, stretch the arms,
Drop the controller.
hands off. I'm good now. Oh, that actually caught me well unawares. I thought, right, that's time for a little bit of a breather now.
But that's how they get you, James. That's how they get you.
And then this prick attacks me from like,
Damn.
what triggered him that time?
But it maybe it was a case that like those enemies were always intended to be on the elevator. You know.
Oh yeah, but I was the one who started the elevator first time round.
Yeah, oh yeah.
This time round, they automatically come down.
I mean, it kind of worked out in the end because like it's like 2 less enemies to deal with up top then when you're vulnerable on the elevator.
Yeah, that was more unfortunate that I was standing right by the barrels.
Mm.
Wonder, have you seen any reference to Portal in this so far?
I haven't seen anything obvious now, bar like the turrets, I suppose. Like it is technically the same like facility, I think, isn't it? I can't
No,
recall.
not the same facility. Black
Well, same
Mesa.
company, isn't it? Yeah.
No, no, just same universe. Black Mesa is like research. Like they're way more military focused. So
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, like
In
the
Portal 2, they reference Black Mesa as being a group that exists somewhere out there,
yeah. Yeah, it's in the same universe. That's what it is.
but not necessarily. So it's just like, yeah, do these guys make any reference? Because this would have come out after this original one would have come out after Portal.
Mm. Yeah,
Um,
I don't recall seeing any actual overt Portal references. But then again, we haven't been going down all the kind of cul-de-sacs, so maybe there's like a Ratman reference somewhere or something.
yeah,
Madam Bobbin. There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
and now I play the waiting game.
Now play the mind games.
There was no need for that grenade.
No. If anything, it just helps spread the giblets around more.
Oh, hey, a brain.
Can we take that home? Can we eat it to earn the strength? Oh
No, you
god.
don't want to eat it now.
It's been
Gain
tea
his
brain.
gain his intelligence. Pinky and the brain.
Again,
Pinky.
past
We've eat-
missiles cannot exist for this game. I kept aiming for the kneecap here. If you think you can see.
Yeah, see, they've got knee pads on. You see, so it's doing less damage. So they're well aware of your strategies.
Only cowards wear shin pads.
I can see why you've never played football, James.
A grunt. A grunt.
I don't know if you've ever played the fifth Metal Gear game, The Phantom Pain, but
That is
the
the only Metal Gear Solid game, or the only Metal Gear game I own. I have not played any other one in the series.
that's really fascinating considering that a lot of people are not like a lot of diehard fans don't like number five because it's a grand departure from the rest of the series in
Uh,
terms of like
that has kind of been a habit of mine of buying like the black sheep of the family. The first Zelda
yeah.
game I bought was one that like they've very much disowned.
Mm. Like in fairness, like the like five is not necessarily like it's not the black sheep of the group. It's just like it's the weird one, if you know what I mean. It's one
Yeah.
where it try to be really experimental and shit, you know.
I
But
was lucky I didn't come across this room earlier on.
yep, absolutely. Or maybe it was always there to begin with, to be discovered. Um, but in that game, when you're like out in the field and you're like taking down enemies and stuff like that, like the game reads what's way you're taking down enemies and it'll react accordingly. So if you are say like if you are tranquilizing people, you know, they're like their armor, they start wearing like kind of like padded armor and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If you keep shooting them, say in the head, they start wearing helmets.
Nice.
Like stuff like that. Like I haven't seen adaptive enemies before. Like say if you're like going balls to the wall, bullet storm type of thing, they start carrying like bullet
Bullet vests.
shields. Yeah. So